Alright, what's up guys? Day 2. Actually I have the correct weather now. So look at that real quick. It's now 83, the track's 110, before it was 73, the track was probably like 98 maybe. This is bad weather. This is slippery weather. They must be assuming we're racing this track in August or July, because that's what the weather's like. But I mean, it's realistic weather for the region, so that's legit. Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be a little bit slower. Definitely gonna clear my splits because it's useless now. I just remember my optimal is a 28.4, 7. I'm guessing I'm not even gonna put a number. The reason I don't want to put a number in my head is because I don't want it to be like a barrier once I get there and I can't go past it. So I'm just gonna actually double check and make sure I got the same set. I haven't done anything else, but I just sure this has got full length. Sonoma 1 with full. Alright, so let's go run some laps. My guess is it'll still feel pretty good, but it's gonna be a lot slower. Car feels more secure than it did yesterday, and that's probably because all I did was just one stint yesterday. So when I first got in the car, I didn't know what I was doing. By the end of this stint, when I did know what I was doing, I was on old worn tires. So even though this is warmer weather, the car feels like I'm supposed to stay in 4th through there. It's feeling pretty good, and go to 5th. Would have been actually interesting to run a couple laps with that relative to actually show you guys the difference in speed. I'll do that another time. Thought about that too late. Just wanted to see what I could get away with. Overcooked that corner. What a fun car to drive. And I say that like every video, but it's because it is. You can just drive it. 32.5. Play with the rear end, get a little loose, you can. Well. Feel like I'm missing a light pole. Wait, what configuration am I in? I'm in the right configuration. Why do I feel like I'm missing a light pole? I feel like my braking marker's not there for that hairpin corner. Something strange is going on. I actually might know exactly what's wrong. I'm wearing glasses for like the first time ever in my life because I guess I have terrible focus. That's what the eye doctor told me. I know I have bad focus in racing sometimes, but I guess my eyes have bad focus, so I don't need glasses. And I might be seeing things differently right now. Because I've never had to wear like actual prescription glasses before. I'm trying to, you know, every time I've looked through a lens, it's been either sunglasses, which are straight, or like binoculars, or something like that, or a magnifying glass, which actually, you know, has that little curvature to it. Curves the image. I've just never been used to that, actually having to wear glasses, because that's what kind of happens on the edges, the little curvatures. If you kind of look off in the distance, things look all weird. Yeah. But I went in there thinking I was nearsighted, because late at night or playing video games for a long time, if I get far away from my screen, it gets all blurry. But he was just saying it's because my eyes were like, I had bad focus for like, so the muscles were like actually overcompensating for it to give me a better focus or something like that. And eventually those muscles just get tired, and then that's why my eyes got blurry. So, shows what I knew about my eyes. Alright, I'm gonna try and focus. Yeah, definitely full wing this week, man. You're crazy if you don't run a full wing. Sure, some aliens that did it, but they're crazy. I'll experiment. So I think, like I said in my first video, I think there's going to be a lot of experimenting this week. Something I'll definitely experiment with. But, you know, on tracks this hot, it's probably one of the hottest tracks that GT3s have been on in a while. I don't remember a week hotter than this lately, last season. Might have been one. There was someone kindly refresh my memory. Okay, so yeah, the pole I thought was missing is actually the pole I'm braking way too far in front of. Just looks different. I think I almost got all the quirks out of my system to start running some actually good laps. First gear actually worked pretty good there. I didn't realize I was in it until kind of noticed the acceleration felt a little bit better. I was getting the sensation that it was better. And then I was interested, I asked my eye doctor about, because my assumption was you'll go blind if you get an Oculus Rift because the screens are just so close to your eyes. And I asked him about it, just told him they're going to be basically like two 1080 resolution screens eventually, hopefully. You know, just millimeters away from your eyeballs, and he actually, like he said, no. It'll actually be good for you because it'll help you like focus, or it's gonna work your eyes pretty hard. But he said it shouldn't shouldn't wear them out or anything like that. So there goes my worry. That was really my biggest worry about the Oculus Rift, holding me back from it. I just wanted to have eyes when I was older, but I guess my worries were completely wrong and unfounded. Yeah, first gear is better out of that corner. See how much time I lost right there? I lost like 2/10.
31.23.
Yeah, see if we can run to get that. I think the hardest thing is going to be is how heavy it is. It's probably what's going to keep me back from getting the Oculus Rift until they come up with like a super lightweight version. Alright, braking a little bit closer to pole. There we go. This bushes more than it did, or I don't know yet. I'm not driving good enough to start making those kind of calls. Slow down. It felt like I was pushing, but I'm probably just going through there just a little too fast, because it doesn't feel like it's pushing right there, and it would definitely tell me if it's pushing right there because we're going downhill. The track's going away from the car. So the front tires typically have less grip than they would on a flat surface. So if your car is really going to push it, it's going to be super sensitive there, and it wasn't too bad. So it just tells me it was overdriving that other corner. Really just super sloppy right now. Go back down to first here. This gets killer acceleration, so yep. Guess I was wrong with doing second. Maybe for later on in the run. We'll see how the tires get. I think I was going way too fast. Turn. Driver error. The line was horrible. The entry line was horrible. Probably slowed down way too soon, turned in way too soon. I'm in second. And you can see the difference there, though.
31.35.
I'm afraid to carry too much speed through here, but car seems to hold it pretty well. Shit, not running wing here is not gonna work. This feels like I'm on slippery sandpaper. A sand on it. Ooh, sand. I have to keep driving here because the set's starting to do some pretty ugly stuff, and I just gotta see if it was like before where it kind of worked through it and got back to being a good set, or if it's gonna keep being unruly. Right now it's just pushing. But I kind of did that around this same time yesterday when I did that run. Then it really came back to life, so. See, it's pushing real bad there. But that's probably because I was drinking a glass of water. And I'm pretty sure I just cut that.
Back it down a little bit, bud. 32.67.
Yeah, it's better. I just had a horrible line last time. Rides up on that curb pretty nicely. Doesn't fight it. Gets through there much better when I'm actually paying attention and not taking a drink of water. Imagine that. There you go. Kind of a lap.
30.5.
I can definitely be in the 30-second range. I just wonder how much better we can be. Oof. Gross. So I always like to run it a little bit more instead of just the car pushes one lap and start making changes, because it's definitely coming back. Just a couple dabs of the brakes there just to keep me on the line I wanted to be on. Oh, well, we're just going with it. Alright. So, feels pretty good. I just don't know what to do. Those temperatures aren't going to be close, right? I guess I could experiment with just the tire pressures themselves. I think I just need to run some more laps right now, honestly, because, I mean, if you're at a point where you're just looking for something to change, then you need to run some more laps until something pops out at you. Eventually, later on, when you put a lot more laps in, then that's when you get to the point where you can just start, you don't have anything to change, you can really start experimenting. But I have a hard time believing this set's perfect right now, so just gonna do like another 10 lap run here and see how it does, and see anything that stands out to me I think should change. It wouldn't kill me to have a little more rotation through the middle of that corner. Seems to bottom out more down it did. I don't remember it bottoming out through, I don't know what corners those are. The second little complex there. It probably was, I just don't remember. I think I need more rotation on the exit. And in the middle. I hate that curve so much. It's such a little, it's a horrible curve. Like, just as far as structure, I think it's like super broken down. Ooh, that was full lock.
31.08.
That was pretty nice. It just, the car feels like it's already on 20 lap old tires compared to yesterday in 10-degree colder weather. Wonder if I can like. Nah, I don't have enough money. I'm gonna say sponsor a curb. Get them to rebuild that curb.
30.9.
Get iRacing to scan the track and winning. There pretty well. Ooh, that was a good lap.
30.0.
One of those 29s. Car is fun. I definitely know I can do a 29 because I butchered this corner on the last lap. I didn't really do a much better job that time, but it shows you how bad I got through last lap. Over mobbing. The mobbing was too intense. All right. How many laps was that? That was like nothing. 3 flying laps. Alright. Right now I'm just taking inventory. Alright, I want more rotation mid-corner and exit. That's what I want. Rotation corner. I'm gonna try and increase the caster. Because right now I like my turn in. And if you run, so say, this worked out nicely. So say that's your wheel, right? You're looking at the side of it. How am I gonna do this? So this is your wheel, like, let's just say this is neutral, whatever it is on the screen, however it looks to you. Now, you this making this number more positive, what you're doing is you're leaning this whole axle. Say we're looking at the inside of the axle assembly now. You're leaning that whole axle assembly towards the driver. And what that does is we also have camber. Oops, trying to get way off there. So we're like that. We put more caster in it. We keep getting more and more and more like that. So what happens now is when we turn the wheel, it's turning off that axle, right? So when you're up here, it turns nice and say whatever this is pretty much flat with the track. So with no caster in the car, it's like shopping cart wheels basically. They just turn all around this one axis. The more you move it back, the more the tires, say we're looking on the inside and we're turning left, the tire actually starts to turn down into the track right here. So, and also what it does is say you have camber in the car, so we're like this, and we put a little camber in the car, turn it back like that. When I turn, when you lay it, it's so hard to do this. When you lay it back with camber in the car and you turn it, what happens is this part of the tire, when you turn it, actually turns down into the track. And it's true for the other side. Say now we're looking at the outside of the tire. This is the right tire. The front of the car is up there. When we put more, so now we're pretty much just true with the road right now. Now I just put a little bit of camber in the, I put a lot of camber in it. I put camber in it, and now I'm putting caster in it. And as I put more caster in it, what happens is when, say now we're on the right side, right? And we turn in, it actually gives us more camber. The more you turn the wheel, the more camber you're gonna get. So it creates more camber for the middle, for the front tire in the middle, and on the exit. Basically, whenever you have more steering input into the car. So sometimes the car has a more sluggish feel, so that's why I like to just bring the caster up. You bring the caster back up, then you get a little bit, the steering feels a little bit lighter. You'll get, the more you turn it back, the heavier your steering's going to be, because the more force it basically takes to move everything, because everything's starting to get bound up just by the way, because you're not just rolling perfectly smooth, you know, you're starting to play with the direction of the, you know, you're starting to put more forces into the tire the more you adjust for camber, and then the caster. So, long story short, that's probably the easiest I can explain that in the most confusing fashion. Caster took a long time for me to get my head around. It's just one of those things that's like, what is going on, man? So, I'm going to make this number bigger. So, by making the number bigger, it's gonna, I'm leaning the tire back, or I'm leaning the whole axle assembly back just a little bit more, and I'm gonna try and induce, when we turn on that axle, see how it just naturally turns the tire down. I mean, let's keep this axle nice and straight. When I just turn about this axle, it actually turns the tire down into the road and gives us more camber right here. And it does the same thing for the inside. This is the inside tire now, turn into left-hand corner. Put a little bit of caster in it, and then put a little bit of camber in it. Then when I turn it, it actually, let me look at this from my perspective. When I turn it to the right, it actually turns, it gives this more, it actually gets rid of the negative caster it has, and it starts to go positive. It's pretty neat stuff. So it's more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like real-time camber changes, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Wait, what was it at before? 1, so I'll go up a degree. See how that feels. And so yeah, if you don't, if it doesn't affect the way your car handles too much and you want a little heavier steering feel, you can always just put more caster in the car. And as long as it still handles the way you want, there's no reason not to. I think I just heard my wheel up right there. That's alright. That's fine. I think I'm gonna do like a 20 lap run right now. And then probably call the video. See how long I've been recording for. 37 minutes? Yeah, that sounds about good. 20 laps, I'll get us right around the hour mark for the video. So you definitely need to go to 5th there, because I hit the rev limiter before I got to my braking point. And take a much more race approach of just, you know, try not to break traction with the tires, be as smooth as I can, build my speed up. Just take my time basically, be patient. And I really didn't say why I wanted it to have more camber later on the corner, but you're just carving into the track. I almost think of it like skiing. That's what you're doing. Just getting a little bit more carve, harder on the tires, but might need to adjust cambers too. See how the tire wear is later on. Ideally, you want to find the balance between that tire wear and handling. And sometimes if you feel the steering's too slow, you can go the opposite way, the caster, you know, put less caster in it, and it'll quicken up your steering a bit. And you'll get a little bit better response in corner entry and changing directions. Like in the S sections and stuff like that.
31.51.
That was fun. Got through there very nice. Too much speed on entry. Not the worst thing in the world in that corner. Unless you got someone right behind you and then they can get underneath you. Pretty forgiving corner though. Just like I was saying yesterday, I gotta be more patient with that corner. Got through there nice. Yeah. Something I was patient again. Ah man, I'm failing very badly with that corner today. You sure can't cut a lot of that. Better if we just went the other way.
30.33.
It's like cutting parabolic out of Monza, you know? Like, something you just shouldn't do. Feels good. I'm gonna keep it. I gotta do something else. Just need more. The front end just has no grip. Starting to wonder if it's a tire pressure thing. See how this wears already 96, 97, taking a little camber out. I'll take it down 2 clicks. Take that down 2 clicks and hopefully we'll get better front wear going. And bring this down a click and I'm bringing this up a click. Same pressure all around. Let's see how that feels. This is kind of just experimenting to just see how it feels. Yeah, I really have to use first gear for that corner where I didn't. 73-degree weather, but I think I really need to use first gear just to get the car to turn. Second gear just won't let it turn enough. Car doesn't have enough turn in it to overcome the oversteer it happens when you stay in a higher gear through a corner. Oh, I just mobbed that curve so hard. Oh. Oh man, so much fun. That was pretty much, I think that was full lock, never lifted out of that one corner. One-handed. That's fun. It's fun, it's fun, it's fun. At least a one-handed recovery. Alright, need to slow down. Treat this more like I'm actually driving a race. So what am I? I'm on lap. This is my third lap starting right now. So I'm gonna do a 10-lap run, try and drive as smooth as I can. And check the tire pressure temps, and then don't know what I'm gonna do after that. Probably call it. But just write down those temps, and then I'll do another session or something another day, and then run another 10 laps with different tire pressures, and then look at those numbers compared to the other numbers I wrote down from before. Figure out what tires I think pressures are better for the car. And also write down how it felt during the run. Like, did it have any weird behaviors, like lap 6 through 9 start pushing real bad, and then after that it came back around. And lap 12 through 14 got real loose going into 3. Just had to watch it, stuff like that. Like I said, this is really all about experience. I mean, because the set is pretty doggone good. So it's really just about experimenting and trying to find new things to make you faster. You know, different temperature or different tire pressures at certain track temps that may be a little bit better. Start getting some consistency going here.
30.72.
Bad driving right there. Had that corner made and just drove off the truck. Can't resist it. Ain't it. It's cool. I think my eyes are finally adjusting. Not thinking about it anymore. That felt really good in neutral over that little corner hill complex. Felt really good through there. Pushes out a little bit there. Just way too fast, bro. Not even close, bro. Oh, get yourself some. I think that was a too hot power slide. I think we're a better tire pressure combination, huh? Tires don't feel quite as greasy. Or it's not so much they don't feel greasy, it's weird. It's like it feels like there's a little layer of sand, or that's what it felt like before on the other tire pressure in the front. I think it's more at the front than the rear. I think bringing that front down helped a little bit. Because now it's not super in the track, but it definitely feels like there's a bond, where before it just felt like it was hot tire on sand and then hot asphalt underneath. What's cool about that, coming out of that little chicane there, is it's probably hard to perceive, but I do have a little wheel into it, but basically what's doing a lot of the turning as I'm coming out of that corner is me just being full throttle and the car just naturally rotating. I'm kind of letting it rotate on its own, and I'm just barely steering it a little bit. It's just one of those cool things about this Porsche. And like there's that situation, it kind of did the same thing. What you kind of do is you just put like a little bit of wheel in it like that, and then you floor it, and then the rear end will just kind of swing around on it. But all you really have to do is put like that much into it, and then you floor it, and then you get like rear steering. That's kind of what I'm doing. Let's see here, we hit the hour mark pretty much. Alright, well, I think that was a good tire adjustment. See, I'm on lap 7 of this run. I still feel pretty good. Obviously I just stopped for a while, so they're gonna feel real good. I would like more turn there. I think I might have to just change the overall rake of the car though. That time it really didn't do it. That was just more of a normal coming out of the corner, but every now and then you can do that little power slide deal. Like this is a corner I just let it kind of happen at natural. I don't turn the wheel as much as you think you should for that corner, and then I just floor it and kind of let the car finish the rotation. You don't have to be quite as strict with where the car is on exit there. You just have a lot of wiggle room. I have to be super precise, that's what I was trying to say. It's almost like a dirt bike out of the corner. Just kind of floor, let the tail do whatever it wants, but you're going straight. And way too fast. Yay, lack of attention. Alright. Definitely, I want to run a couple more laps. I'm just curious to see what kind of times I can do right now. Nope, overcooked that. Alright, this is lap 10. Little past quarter way in a race, basically. That's such better. This doesn't push anymore over that corner way too fast. I was too in awe of how well it got through that previous corner. Yeah, it feels great. And I don't go into the corners too fast. Yeah, it's a fun corner when I pay attention. Purposely let it float out there just so I could get a better line coming out of the corner there. Struggling with that corner, it's just awkward. Hard to describe. Just can't find, I haven't found the right speed to get through there yet, basically. How many times have I said that this video? Basically, it feels great.
30.09.
Definitely went the right way with the tires. I think the front's... Ooh, let's just go for it, because we can. Jeez. Alright, you guys complaining in the forums about not being able to drive a car out of that corner. Watch this video, por favor. Because I can. Alright. I think that's enough for me for today. Let's drive the fun version of the track. Let's find the best version. That's what I'm going to do right now. Let's find the best version. I already know it doesn't involve a couple little nuances. Like, oh boy. There we go. That's choose your own adventure time.
Slow down a little bit there, bud.
I do what I want. Go up here. No, I'm not gonna stop.
Get in that groove. You gotta come in for a stop and go.
Ain't gonna do it. Oh, see how much fun that is coming out of that corner? We're missing out on all that? That's ridiculous.
Back it down a little bit, bud.
Ain't gonna do it. Look at that, just flying into the first corner like we're supposed to be doing. I love the track, because the variant is terrible. But we're not going NASCAR, because we're going NASCAR. We're just going 1980s NASCAR. Bam.
But I believe we're going to have to come down pit road.
I don't know about that. Now,
Up here a little bit. That's totally unacceptable.
see what this is like. I think I like the other way better because you can't even see the corner here. What do we got going here? We come out nice and wide here. Oh, do we like? I like that right there. I like that rock
Nice
there.
and easy, bud. Back it up. Slow it down.
Oh, gotta slow down more here. How fast you go. Oh boy, you gotta slow down for that one. Oh man. Ooh, Porsche loves that corner. Too bad we're not going through it.
Alright, get that rhythm back.
Asking a bit much to drift this corner. Oh, almost. Alright. I think that about does it for the horsing around. Alley-oop. We can't be done yet. That was too much fun. Yeah, we might be done. I think we're done.
Wheel it around here, buddy. We'll get some new tires on there. We'll take a look at it.
I think I got some new rear steering going on. Oh, this will be a sweet camera shot. Alley-oop. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got some tire damage there. Yeah, that left one's been a little too much there. Alright guys, that was a fun little sesh. Dude, 10 out of 10 on that lead. Set just the right speed. Gained like what, 20 seconds there? Alright guys, well first I'm gonna save this. That's always an important. Oh, did I overwrite V2 earlier? Hope I didn't, or V1. Alright guys, until next time. Adios.